Hey everyone, happy Thursday and welcome back to another deep dive into weather. It is almost the weekend. I know you're excited for it. I am sure excited for it as well. And I just want to let you guys know that tomorrow, actually most Fridays this month, we will not be having deep dives into weather, but I'll keep you guys updated, especially for tomorrow. We will not be having that, but for today we do. So let me go ahead and get into our headlines for today. So we have warmer temperatures. You probably felt it when you stepped outside today. We've got a southerly flow currently bringing in that warmer air and also increasing the dew points, which is influencing the temperatures as well. We're still not feeling oppressive with the dew points, so nothing like we were experiencing earlier in the summer, but you know, still definitely we've been spoiled with the upper 70s, really low dew points. So you probably can just tell the difference as you head outside. And let me go back to that really quick. We do have some storms Saturday. We also have the rain today, but just talking about a future tense, we've got that as well for Saturday, and then a huge temperature drop as well. So here's a look at our Scott Stadium camera. You can see some cloud cover has made its way into our viewing area. This morning was just so beautiful and sunny. It didn't seem to like there was a cloud in the sky. Very deceiving for what's to come. But as that front has further moved eastward, that's when we're seeing the increased cloud cover, and we're also seeing rain as well. Right now, your current temperatures are varied. You can tell which areas have really been impacted by that rain. Our high for today is 83, and I'm going to show you the planner in just a minute, but what we are noticing, of course, is that the rain cools down those temperatures. So we've got the upper 70s, lower 80s for areas that haven't seen it yet, which is pretty much east of the valley. Further west, we've already gotten a good amount of showers in Augusta and Rockingham, so we're seeing those mid to upper 70s there. So we've got 82 in Charlottesville, 75 in Standardsville, 77 in Madison, 75 in Stanton, 74 in Waynesboro. And as I mentioned, the dew points are up, so we were loving the 50s, even the 40s not too long ago, but now they're in the 60s. Once we hit around 65, that's when you can really start to feel it, so you might notice it a bit more out there, but nothing too significant, as you can see by our graph here. We're leaning more towards uncomfortable, kind of in between sticky and uncomfortable there, but at least we're not feeling oppressive. So as I mentioned, here's a look at your planner. We do have those showers and chances. They're going to last, they started at noon, they're going to last until around 9 p.m. But we could see something isolated at 10. That's why I put the shower and storm icon there for you, just in case with an isolated storm. But scattered showers and storms from now until 9. And as I mentioned, we're going to see that temperature start to drop. So you saw our current temperature in Charlottesville was 82. Our high for today, 83. We'll see if we actually uptick into a degree warmer, but we're going to be cooled down once we get that rain, and we're going to see temperature start to drop into the upper 70s for us as well. So here's a look at your radar. You can see this is kind of a time lapse from around 9. That as that front is moving further east, that the flow is, like I mentioned, we have a southerly flow. So these showers and storms, a lot of the times they are moving more south, but these ones are actually moving more northward, northeastward. So just something to keep in mind as we're monitoring the radar and seeing where they're going on. Right now I can see some that are in Augusta or Rockingham, Albemarle. So again, pack your umbrella. So here's a broader look. We have the front that's coming in today, and then we have another front that's coming in Saturday, bringing more shower and storm chances for Saturday. The difference is that Saturday is actually the stronger one. So Saturday is going to not only give us some rain, but also impact our temperatures. You'll notice this front comes through, but we actually get warmer as we go into tomorrow into the upper 80s. But with that second front, it's going to be a game changer. I'll show you that in just a minute. Let me go ahead and show you what this model is predicting for the rain. So, of course, this is not 100% accurate. In fact, this model didn't even show rain at noon, and when I was doing the noon show, definitely was some rain going on there, even over the Blue Ridge, even eastward of the Blue Ridge, which this model wasn't predicting that. So just This is kind of just to give you an idea of what we were expecting. So you can kind of see there it glitched a little bit. It also updates. So we've got 3 p.m. right here, seeing some showers there in the valley, going into 4:30 p.m. more into central Virginia. 5 p.m. as well, kind of moving more eastward as that line passes through. And then another one coming in at 7:30 p.m., but you can see that it's further east, and that's with that front. So as the front moves further east, so does the line, and the new one comes in there at the more southern part of our viewing area and further eastward as well. 10:30 p.m. looks to be dry. Could see something isolated, as I mentioned, and kind of clearing as that front moves away from us and also will be washing out. So here's a look at your day for tomorrow. So as I mentioned, we are warming up. Your high for tomorrow is 89. We've got a temperature range between 85 to 89. Definitely going to be cooler in the valley, but plenty of sunshine. So very different from what we're going to have today and Saturday. Warmer, feels more like summer, warmer. Definitely going to be increasing as you progress throughout the day. 8 a.m. starting at 64, but then slow or kind of moving rather quickly to warmer temperatures going into the evening time. And for your weekend, as I mentioned, we've got that second front coming through. So Saturday, showering some chances, warmer temperatures yet again. But right after that front, you can see that difference there. That's a huge, over a 10-degree drop in temperatures. It's going to feel more like summer going into Saturday, and then the other half of the weekend feels more like fall. So whatever your preference is, you'll either like the warmer weather or you'll be happy that temperatures are cooling again. And we've got a severe weather risk not only for today but also for Saturday. This one shows Saturday, but we do have marginal risk for today as well. So with that, that means we could see an isolated severe thunderstorm, and the highest concern with that is going to be damaging wind gusts. So we'll continue to monitor that. Definitely tune into the shows, and we're tracking it all for you. And download the app as well. So here's your temperature trend. As I mentioned, we've got the really warm temperatures coming into later this week. It falls down, and then it kind of slowly builds up again, but not too much. You can see mid 70s going to upper 70s, then to lower 80s, but we're still feeling more like fall than summer, because the dew points also are going to drop. So we've got 60s, closer to 70 on Saturday, and then once we go into Sunday and Monday, they drop back into the 50s. So kind of definitely going to change the feel of the air out there, starch difference between the 2 days. And we're continuing to monitor the Atlantic Ocean. It is hurricane season. We already had Hurricane Erin, so we're keeping a close eye on this. There's currently a tropical wave that has a very high chance of development. We do expect it to turn into a tropical storm at some point within the next week. It's got an 80% chance of development as of right now, so we're continuing to monitor that currently, seeing how this develops, and we'll keep you updated as it does and as it inches closer towards us. So that is all I have for you today. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. I'll give you a second to look at this. And yeah, that's all I have for you. Thanks so much for joining this deep dive into weather, and hope you have a great Thursday, a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you back again on Monday.